Virgos, welcome to my channel. Let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. I'm going to start off with my, I forgot the name of this deck specifically, but we're going to start with this deck and then we're going to venture off into some other ones. But let's get started. What is the direct message for my Virgos from your spiritual team? What are the direct messages? All right, so first card we have, practice gratitude to reveal the good in your life. So where can you be more grateful for what you have? Not saying that, you need to just always be in this energy of being like, oh, okay, or let me rephrase that. Not saying that you need to just be in a space of contentment. Contentment and gratitude are two different things, okay? Gratitude is remaining in a space to where you're appreciative of what you have so that the universe recognizes that you are appreciative and continues to deliver on opportunities and whatnot. Versus contentment, which is just kind of like being in the energy of like settling and just being all right. But there's a need for you to practice gratitude. Where have you been speaking negatively over your situation, being like, I'm not where I want to be, so you beat yourself up for it? Or where are you kind of like finding faults in your life instead of looking at the good things? Because what you choose to pay attention to is what's going to be. Because if I tell you right now to point out 5 green things in your room or 5 brown things, you could sit down and focus your energy on finding those 5 brown things or green things. And if I told you to find 5 positive things that or 5 things that you're grateful for, then you will, eventually be able to figure that out in terms of what those 5 things would be. But the only reason why I brought that example up is to say that what you put your intentions on or what you're trying to look for, you usually find it. So if you're looking for fault in your life, you're going to find it. But you can also find things to be grateful for. Hopefully you guys get what I mean by that. I also have, when you step outside of your comfort zone, progress is made. So your spiritual team is urging you to go out of your comfort zone. This may be the time for you guys to not play it so safe. Playing it safe is almost like living in fear. Okay, so any area in your life where you have been just kind of playing it safe and also not seeing the results that you want to see, maybe some switching up of things may help. Let's keep going. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What are the direct messages from their spiritual team for the next 72 hours? So we also have gratitude list. So we have 2 cards about gratitude. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So yes, how can you bring more of this energy into your life? Because this card came up twice. I also have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept the assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So yes, I think that during this time frame, over the next 72 hours, you could have certain individuals come to you and they could be, your spiritual team trying to help you via, this person. This person could be your spiritual team. Or let me rephrase that. This person could be a vessel for your spiritual team to help you. And vice versa. You could be that same thing for someone else. All right. Let's keep going. What does the next 72 hours have in store for my Virgos? All right. And this is also not shying away from asking, if it's not physical people for help, asking your spiritual team for help, asking God for help. Virgos. Okay, let's get into it. So we have the 4 of Cups, the Tower, and the 4 of Pentacles. So I see you guys shutting out a lot of the unwanted energy anyways. Especially with the Tower, you're starting to realize what is falling out of grace with you, or what you're falling out of grace with. And also with the Tower, you're starting to recognize like who's genuinely on your team, who's genuinely on your side. And with the Four of Pentacles, you could realize that you've been maybe holding on to certain relationships, scenarios that have been the catalyst for stress, or you feeling kind of bored or not content with your circumstance or situation. I also see during this time frame, you may have to turn some sort of opportunity down, or you could be feeling like there are certain things that you don't quite understand with an existing connection. For example, if we're talking about love, so much so you could be having a hard time seeing what the universe is trying to give you in spite of what you don't like. Like, this is paying attention to what you don't like about a relationship, paying attention to what you don't like about a job. So much so you could be ignoring that very opportunity that could be there to get you out of this space of discomfort. So that's something you guys want to be careful of. Okay, I also have the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Swords. So you could be very conflicted during the next 72 hours too about a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual. It doesn't really matter the zodiac sign, but it seems like you're dealing with somebody who is not sure about what they want, and they could be doing a lot of things for attention, but the wrong type of attention. It's like they could be saying things, doing things out of pettiness, posting things on social media to get some sort of response out of you. Okay, there could be a lot of spiteful conversation, or them being like intentionally short in communication. But it's mainly because this person could be super confused and conflicted, and also being very petty in terms of their approach. I also see where you guys have been very skeptical on whether or not you're going to be successful in some sort of business endeavor. This is the time where you guys are going to be going to the drawing board and asking yourself, why haven't you started it? Why haven't you done the research? Okay, some of you guys could be needing to do more research when it comes to a business opportunity, or when it comes to certain things that you want to do. Like, say you want to move to a different country, say you want to start a new business, say you want to flip homes. There's something here that you want to do that you feel like you don't have enough information on. And there's going to be the time that either A, you guys are going to be getting that information, or B, you guys are just going to be letting it consume you. Like, just letting the idea be an idea that consumes you to a point to where you push yourself almost to get the information needed to do what you need to do. But anywho, I also have the Five of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Hermit, and the Lovers. So yes, you guys also, if you've been having like certain financial responsibility that's been eating at your money, or maybe you've been worried about money just in general, this is going to be a time frame where you want to be very cognitive around your choices with money, and also your choices just in general and how you show up. This goes back to what I was saying when it comes to gratitude. If you're somebody who stays in a space of gratitude, you'll never feel like you're lacking anything, and you'll always be forever abundant, because your choices, your decisions, the way you move is going to be different. And that's what you guys are going to have to do during this time frame. Okay, you're going to have to be cognitive of what choices you're making around money management. What choices are you making around energy management? Especially if you guys are worried about your future. Instead of putting the focus on like worrying about how things are going to turn out down the line, focus on what you can control in this current moment, which is your choices. But this is what I see. I hope that this did give you some insight. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.